We heard from Angel Reese today, and we heard from Tyler Marsh. Tyler Marsh, folks, let's send our best wishes to Tyler Marsh.
The WNBA recently launched a full-scale investigation into alleged racist remarks supposedly hurled during a game between the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky. The problem? There's no video, no audio, and not a single eyewitness account confirming that such an incident even occurred. What began as vague chatter on social media has now turned into an official league matter.
There's actually something newsworthy said today in regards to the alleged hateful fan comments made toward Angel Reese,
sparking serious questions about credibility, accountability, and distraction tactics in women's basketball. The spotlight should have been on Caitlin Clark's electrifying performance and the Indiana Fever's 35-point demolition of the Sky. Instead, it's on Angel Reese and unproven claims that, as more details surface, appear increasingly dubious. At the center of this unfolding drama is Chicago Sky assistant coach Tyler Marsh, whose simple yet powerful statement may have just dismantled the entire narrative.
Yeah, I think we agree. I think we're in compliance with them, with the league, and obviously there's no...
Tyler Marsh. I heard when everyone else did. Those 6 words from Sky coach Tyler Marsh changed everything. Asterisk, I heard when everyone else did. Asterisk when asked when he became aware of the alleged racial comments made by fans. Marsh admitted he only found out about the incident after the game, just like the rest of us scrolling through social media. Let's break that down. Marsh, who stood courtside throughout the game, didn't hear anything inappropriate. None of his players mentioned it. None of the coaching staff noticed anything.
The telling admission is, we found out, or I found out when everyone else did. When did you become aware? When everyone else did.
Referees didn't pause the game. Commentators didn't report anything odd. And the in-arena announcer didn't issue any warnings. In 2024, in an arena packed with smartphones and live broadcast technology, there's 0 video, 0 audio, and 0 first-hand accounts. Still, the WNBA launched a full-scale investigation. The WNBA statement, all bark, no bite. The league responded swiftly. Asterisk, the WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter.
There's a lot of history there with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. You guys remember last year when Angel Reese?
Asterisk, what's missing? Any mention of actual evidence. No confirmation. No video clips. No audio recordings. No complaints filed during the game. This wasn't a local pickup game. This was a nationally televised WNBA match with multiple cameras, courtside microphones, and reporters at every angle. The entire ordeal appears built on nothing but digital smoke signals. What the cameras did capture. If you really want to know what happened during the game, just watch the footage. With 4:38 left in the third quarter, Caitlin Clark was hit with a flagrant foul after making contact with Angel Reese. The play looked physical but not malicious, definitely worthy of debate but not outrage. What was Reese's reaction? She got up and went directly at Clark. Not at the stands. Not at any alleged hecklers. Her anger was focused entirely on Clark.
Tyler Marsh is about to get run out of Chicago. First things first, let's hear what Angel Reese...
If there were offensive comments being hurled at that moment, wouldn't Reese have reacted to the crowd? Wouldn't her teammates have looked toward the noise? Wouldn't security have intervened? Instead, the only technical fouls were issued for on-court behavior. Aaliyah Boston got 1 for stepping in to defend Clark. Reese got 1 for her aggression, and the game moved on. Clark versus Reese. 2 different worlds. Clark's post-game response was mature and composed. There's no place for that in our game. There's no place for that in society. I didn't hear anything, but I trust the league to handle it.
Caitlin said, she answered it perfectly. She said, I didn't hear or see anything, but that doesn't mean anything happened.
Asterisk. Professional. Straightforward. No victim narrative. Just facts. Reese's reaction? The complete opposite. She reposted a TikTok with the caption, "White gal running from the fade," referring to Clark, a slang phrase suggesting cowardice in a physical confrontation. She leaned fully into the role of the victim in interviews, implying emotional trauma and talking about how hard it is to hear such things. But was anything actually said? And more importantly, was anything heard? When asked in a press conference whether she had shared specifics with the league, Reese dodged. "That's not a me question," she replied. And when a reporter followed up, Chicago Sky PR quickly shut the question down. When you lose, distract. Indiana's 93-58 rout of Chicago was an all-out clinic. They dominated every statistical category. Shooting percentage, rebounding, assists, steals, you name it. Angel Reese, one of Chicago's most talked about players, was thoroughly outplayed.
Angel, how was it like dealing with the environment of people calling you all those names? Oh, if it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone.
So what happens when you're embarrassed at home, outshined by your rival, and in the middle of a ratings boom that centers around the very player who just demolished you? You change the narrative. For Reese, this isn't new. She's built her brand on controversy. From mocking Clark with the "you can't see me" taunt in the NCAA title game to constant social media feuds, Reese knows how to stay in the headlines, even when her game doesn't. This time, her post-game antics triggered a league-wide investigation with no supporting evidence. The social media echo chamber. Within hours of the game's end, Twitter erupted. Not with replays of Clark's skill or analysis of Indiana's dominance, but with accusations, outrage, and unverified claims. Reese's supporters flooded social media with sweeping generalizations about Clark fans, calling them racist, bigoted, and worse, all based on a claim no one could verify. The Fever, meanwhile, took the high road. Their organization expressed support for Clark while condemning any form of hate, without feeding into the drama.
Start with our 2025 WNBA MVP, and that has to go to the one and only Caitlin Clark.
Their players let their performance do the talking. Lexi Hull had 9 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 steals. Aaliyah Boston racked up 19 points and 13 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell and Natasha Howard added 15 points each. The Fever shot 47% from the field while holding the Sky to just 29%. DeWanna Bonner also climbed into 3rd place on the WNBA's all-time scoring list. But nobody talked about that. Weaponizing wokeness? The WNBA has publicly promoted its No Space for Hate campaign, and rightly so. But there's a difference between standing against hate and launching baseless investigations that distract from the actual sport. When the league jumps into action without due diligence, it sets a dangerous precedent. Criticize Reese's game? You're labeled a hater. Question her claims? You're accused of insensitivity. That's not progress, that's censorship masquerading as social justice. And it's deeply unfair to the players who are doing everything right. A pattern of deflection. This isn't an isolated event. Every time Reese gets outperformed by Clark, a new controversy magically appears. It's become a predictable cycle. Clark shines. Reese gets outplayed. A new drama emerges. Media shifts focus away from basketball. The pattern is unmistakable. And the WNBA, whether knowingly or not, is enabling it. The real story, Indiana's dominance. Let's bring the conversation back to where it belongs. Basketball. The Fever didn't just win, they obliterated the Sky. They out-rebounded Chicago 46-42, tallied 27 assists to the Sky's 14, and forced 17 turnovers. Every possession showcased better fundamentals, better teamwork, and better preparation. Caitlin Clark continues to elevate the league's profile with her play, not her tweets. She's helping set attendance records, drive merchandise sales, and bring in viewership the WNBA has never seen. Her triple-doubles are making headlines across the sports world.
Oh my God, Sophie's a dog. She just is, she's a competitor. She's versatile, so she allows us to do different things.
The WNBA is experiencing a renaissance in attention, fueled by Caitlin Clark's arrival and the Fever's rise. But the league must be careful not to let unverified social media outrage derail that momentum. Fans want basketball, not drama. They want truth, not theater. And right now, the real story is this. The Indiana Fever are for real. Caitlin Clark is the future. And Angel Reese? She might just be running from more than a flagrant foul. She's running from accountability. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates.